Morning everyone. Morning boys and girls. This is Mr. Yusak speaking. Now Mr. Yusak will discuss the final test practice with you. Okay? Look at the screen. This is your final test practice that have you did before. Now we will read the instruction first. Answer the question based on the instruction. Pay attention to all of the instructions before you answer the questions. The questions are taken from Unit 4, 5, and 6. Do the test practice by yourself. You are not allowed to open any LA books or use any other help in doing the test practice. Okay, so in this final practice, you are not allowed to open any LA books or use any other help. Later, in the real final test, you are also not allowed to open any books and use other helps. Okay, let's start the discussion. Pay attention to the discussion so you are not lost it. Okay, make sure you are following Mr. Yusak. Part A. Multiple choice. Read the instruction. Choose the best answer to each question below. Number 1. Below are the animals that live in the sea, except. Remember, if you see a word except, so you have to choose the answer that is the opposite with the question. Look at the question. Below are the animals that live in the sea, except. So you have to choose animal that is not live in the sea. So you choose animals that is not living in the sea. Look at the options. Whale, shark, squid, squirrel. Which one is not living in the sea? Good. Squirrel is not living in the sea. Squirrel lives in a tree. Okay. While whale, shark, and squid are living in the sea. Good. Number 2. Diana asks us to blah 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 a story of Jesus heals the paralytic. Diana asks us to blah 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 a story of Jesus heals the paralytic. Okay, this is about prefix that we already learned before. Prefix an and re. Remember, an means something that cannot, and re is something that can you do it again. An means something that you cannot do. Re means something that you do it again. Look at the option. Reborn, untell, retell, uncall. Which one is the correct one? Diana asks us to retell a story. That means Diana asks us to tell the story one more time. Good. Number 3. Look at the picture. The correct preposition in the sentence is, look at the picture first. There are an apple in the middle of 2 boxes, right? There are an apple in the middle of 2 boxes. Now look at the options. The apple is in the two boxes. The apple is between the two boxes. The apple is on the two boxes. The apple is under the two boxes. Which one is correct? Yeah, between. The apple is between the two boxes. Between means in the middle of two things. Okay. If in, what is the meaning of in? In means inside something. How about on? On means in the top of something. How about under? Means below something. That is the meaning of under. So, the answer is B. The apple is between the two boxes. Good. 4. Diana accidentally blah 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 the kitchen door yesterday. Pay attention. Diana accidentally blah 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 the kitchen door yesterday. Look at the option. Kicked, kicking, kicks, kickies. Which one is the correct one? Yeah, the first option, kicked. Why it's using ed after kick? Kicked. Because look at the question. There are word yesterday. If yesterday, remember we should use past tense. Past verb. Nah, the verb is kick. If you want to change it into past form, is kicked. Kicked. Nah, that is the answer. Next. 5. The jackfruit that I ate last night, blah blah blah, very tasty. The jackfruit that I ate last night, blah blah blah, very tasty. The option were, was, is, and are. Which one is the correct one? Was. Very good. Why we using was? Look at the question. The jackfruit that I ate last night. Pay attention. Last night means last night in bahasa we call it tadi malam. So it's using past form. We are not using is because it's using past form. Is in the past form become was. That's why we use was. And the object is only one, the jackfruit, only one jackfruit. So we use was. If the jackfruit is many, more than one jackfruits, so we use were. Were. If the jackfruit is many, but the question is only one, so we use was. Number 6. Below are the examples of board games except. Remember, there are except. So you have to choose the game that is not belong to board games. Choose the game that doesn't belong to board games. First one, option A. What game is that? Snake and ladder. Is that a board games? Yes. So you're not choose that. B. What's that? Checkers. Is that a board game? Yes. Don't choose that. C. What is that? PlayStation. Is that a board game? No, so you have to choose C because that is not a board game. PlayStation is belong to electronic games. Good. Nah, the last option is, what is that? Chess. And chess belongs to board games. Don't choose that. Next, number 7. Cabbage is blah 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 or blah 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 and have a blah 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 shape. I repeat again. Cabbage is blah 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 or blah 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 and have a blah 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 shape. So the first two blank, we will fill it with color. The cabbage is, remember, what is the color of cabbage? Can be green and purple. So we choose green and purple in the first two blank. And then the last blank, and have a blah 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 shape. How is the shape of a cabbage? Is it cube? No, it's round. So we have to choose round. Cabbage is green or purple and have a round shape. So we have to choose D. D. Good. Number 8. The correct sentence using word better is... Now remember, what's the meaning of better? You have to remember that first. Better means more good. More good. That's the meaning of better. Now look at the option. First option. Do you better will stop? Do you better will stop? Second option. Diana then better volley more. Third option. Carl's score is better than Diego's. Last option. Better now leaving we. Which one is correct? Yeah, the third option. Carl's score is better than Diego's. That means Carl's score is more good than Diego's score. Good. Number 9. We blah 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 have a piece of paper. We blah 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 have a piece of paper. Have a piece of paper. So how many paper? One. Only one. If we only have few things or only have one thing, we use word only. Remember, if we want to say something that is very few, we use word only. So it becomes, we only have a piece of paper. Good. Now part B. Check boxes. Read the instruction. Put a check mark to the option that is suitable with the instruction. So you put a check mark on the box that is suitable with the instruction. What is the instruction? Which are included as the preposition of location or place. Now, we already discussed this on the previous unit. Preposition of location use if we want to say something about location or place, where something is located, where something is placed. Nah, The answer is on, between, and next to. Nah, on, between, next to. There are still other answer of preposition of location. There are in, there are in, on, between, next to. Do you still remember that? Nah, how about very, only, and to? Is that preposition of location? No, they are not. So you don't put check on them. Good. Okay, boys and girls, let's continue to the next part. Part C now. Short answers. Answer the questions with the correct short answer. No need to use complete answer this time. Let's start with number 1. It is my book. The book is blah blah blah. It is my book. The book is blah blah blah. Listen to the instruction. The correct possessive pronoun to complete the blank is, remember, you have to fill the blank in with a possessive pronoun. What is possessive pronoun? Possessive pronouns are like yours, mine, hers, theirs, like that. That is possessive pronoun. How about this time? It is my book. The book is, what is the possessive pronoun for my? Yeah, it is mine. So the answer is mine. The book is mine. If we change the question like this, it is your book. So the book is, what is the possessive for your? Yeah, yours. That is the possessive for your. So become the book is yours. Like that. Get it? Good. Number 2. Diana blah 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 to school at 7 this morning. Diana blah 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 to school at 7 this morning. Listen to the instruction. The correct past form verb to complete the sentence is, you have to fill the blank in with past form verb. Verb is kata kerja. Remember that. Diana blah 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 to school at 7 this morning. Why? We should use past form, not present. Why? Because there are words at 7 this morning. When someone say this morning, at 7 this morning, or at 6 this morning, that means when the person said that, in that time, that is not morning anymore. Okay, it may be afternoon or evening. That's why we should use past form. Now, how to fill this in? Choose the verb first. Diana blah 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 to school. You want to use come. Okay, come. But remember, you have to change it into past form. If come, you change it into past verb, become came. Good. C-A-M-E. You can see it in your screen. Came. Or you can use another verb. Example, Diana blah 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 to school. Diana go to school, but you have to change go into past form. Go into past form become went. Good. Went. W-E-N-T. That's also correct. Good. Number 3. Yesterday, I blah 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 sick. So I did not go to school. The correct past form B to fill in the blank is, you have to fill in the blank with past form B. Listen, past form B, not past form verb. It's different. Verb is something that you act to do it. Action. Kata kerja. But B is not verb. It's different. There are 3 B, right? Is, am, and are. Is, am, and are. That is in the present form. But we have to look to the question. There are words yesterday. Pay attention on it. Yesterday, I blah 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 sick. If it is in the present form, maybe we can use I am sick, right? I am sick. Or you are sick. I am sick. But this is yesterday, so we have to use past form. What is the past form? Yeah, there are only 2 past form P. There are only 2 past form P. Was and were. Which one should we use? Remember, if the subject is only one, I, she, he, it, we have to use was in the past form. But if the subject is more than one, they, we, you, we have to use were. Remember that. So in this question, the answer is was, because the subject is I. In the past, the B is was. I was sick, so I did not go to school. Good. Next part. Reading part D. Reading comprehension. Read the story and answer the multiple choice question about the reading. Okay, let's read the story together. The title is Asia. Pay attention. Asia is one of the 7 continents on Earth, and Asia is the largest one among them. Asia also has the most populated continent compared to the other 6 continents. There are almost 2 billion people live in Asia. China is the most populated country in Asia and even in the world. Asia is a unique continent because it is the most diverse continent. There are many tribes and cultures with very different characteristics live in Asia. In the north, Russian people are civilized. In the west, Arabian tribe live in some countries there. The Chinese, Japanese, and Korean dominated the east. And Hindi people live in the south, while Melayu tribe live in southeast. Okay, let's go to the question. Number 1. Asia is the blah 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 continent among the other continents on earth. Lowest, cheapest, largest, or deepest? Yeah, the answer is largest. We can find it on the first sentence of the story. Asia is the largest continent. Good. Next. There are almost blah 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 of people living in Asia. 2 million, 6 million, 2 billion, or 6 billion. Yeah, the correct one is 2 billion with B. 2 billion, not million. Very good. Number 3. Blah 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 tribe lives in the west of Asia. Blah 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 tribe lives in the west of Asia. Now, this is the picture of the tribe. Okay, do you still remember what tribe that lives in the west? Yeah, it's Arabian. Arabian tribe lives in the west of Asia. Very good. Next, number 4. Sorry, 4. The Chinese, Japanese, and Korean dominate the blah 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 of Asia. Chinese, Japanese, and Korean dominate the blah 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 of Asia. Now, that is the picture of the Emperor of Japan. Which part? Is it north, south, east, or west? Yeah, it is east. The answer is east. Very good. Last one. Number 5. Blah 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 tribe lives in the southeast of Asia. Blah 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 tribe lives in the southeast of Asia. Wow, that is the picture of the tribe. It's like our country, right? The answer is Melayu. Melayu tribe lives in the southeast of Asia. You can find that in the last sentence of the reading. Okay, that is all of our discussion of the final test practice. I hope all of you study this because I want all of you to get good score. Okay? Please study hard, do your best. We will meet in the final test. Okay? I believe you can do it. Okay, you can repeat the video again if you still don't get it. You can repeat it again. I will share the key answer also with you so you can study with it. Okay? Okay, have a nice day and goodbye.